Hi, everybody out there in YouTube watching land. We're all going incognito on this week's show. It is all about face coverings on our covers. I'm your host, the Grey Man, and my handsome face is covered with this splendid, rugged beard. And here are the panel, whose faces would all benefit by being covered by balaclavas or, in some cases, plastic bags. This guy's face is covered with red from embarrassment after being outed as a whatnot seller. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, my God.
Well, it's a signature field for...
I'm evil, mate. I'm evil.
Absolutely. Everyone, prepare to cover your faces with your hands when you see what rubbish covers this guy has. It's Big O. Oh, the embarrassment. Oh, dear. It's terrible. In his youth, this guy used to wear a bandana over his face for work, back when he was robbing stagecoaches. It's Rayman the Silencer Man. You're looking good, Ray. Looking good. Oh, not looking quite.
That's why all the women go for you, Ray, because of that tongue.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. Here's our very own human mask, cold-blooded lizard man. It's... There he is, Comic Mag's musing. Look at that realistic human face mask he's trying to wear there. We're not fooled, mate. We're not fooled.
I got a comic book cover just like that.
Yeah. And here's our judge, a woman whose face is often masked with a look of contempt at the Slingers' choices. It's Matilda Gothica. There she is. Look at that look of contempt. Oh, dear. She'd rather wash her hair, I think. Anyway, that's the Slingers panel. And face coverings. Face coverings is the feed. And let's go with our current face champione. It's Big O.
So I tried to find covers that had different things covering faces. So I went traditional. My first one for everybody, Captain America 333, with a great face covering. Faceless, right? But it is his covering.
Oh,
so.
It's looking for a new owner.
Yep. This is one of the first couple appearances of John Walker as Captain America. So.
Yeah. He was
one could claim that in this cover that is not covering a face.
It's true. It's not covering a face currently.
Well, we said face covering, so technically it doesn't have to be on someone.
Yeah.
Mr. Bill, maybe put it on mute for now. Or is that for
His
me?
job is a face covering. Is that? Oh yeah. So get some feedback. Yeah. Cool. Okie dokie. It's a face when it's being worn. It's a face covering. It's not currently covering a face, but it still is it still is a face covering. I just I say
still is a face covering.
I say checking my own covers to make sure I don't. Yeah, that will fine.
Well, we didn't say us to cover a face and covering a face.
So Jara cosplaying as Captain America, apparently. Yes.
Invisible Man cosplaying as Captain America.
Yeah.
Well, saying that, it's rather a boring cover.
Hello, Easy Comic Reader.
All of the different faces in the background. You can't see any of those. You got Nick Fury. You got Thunderbolt Ross back there.
Who will
got all
be
kinds
the new
of characters back there. You got
Who
Falcon.
will be the new Captain America?
I take it that red is that you focus on the costume because it's such a big contrast.
Is that Stan Lee about to be? Is it Stan Lee in the running to be the new Captain America? Looks like Stan Lee.
There's a good one that does look like Stan Lee right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that one does.
Let's see what Matilda has to say on our first comic.
Well, it's a face covering. I imagine it'd be on a face though, but that still counts. It covers his face. Not the eyes fully. That's still not bad. It is a tad boring, but still good. I'll give it an 8.
Okie dokie. So there you go. Big O, a tad boring. You heard it here first from the whole lady's mouth.
Always. Thank you.
Over to you, Rayman.
Right. Here we have Tonto catching a thief, stealing money, and wearing a bandana around his face.
Oh, around his forehead.
I'm not
sure.
sure.
Sorry. In the foreground.
Yeah.
Was that one from the thumbnail, Mr. Ray?
kind of looks like the Shadow, but he's not the Shadow.
No,
A little bit.
looks like
Yeah.
I think he's just a robber. He's a bandit with a red face mask getting shot by Tonto by the looks of it.
Yep. In the reflection.
Oh, an Indian.
Oh yeah, that's a reflection, is it? Off the mirror or
The
something.
bandit turned
Oh,
around looking
see,
at
yeah.
Tonto.
Yeah, I get you. Cool.
I was about to ask if he's in a storefront or something.
No, he's in the mirror.
That's interesting. And you could say the headband is a bit of a face
That's a
covering. It
card.
covers part of the face, like, but not all of it, obviously.
Not
hasn't got
really.
full face.
It's not.
It's
It's
only
not
part
much
of
of
the
a face covering.
Well, it covers part of the face. The forehead is part of the face, isn't it? So
His nose is
Oh
covered.
yeah, that's gonna be very helpful. You
The
know, when
nose
you have
down
to
the
conceal
mouth.
your identity. Oh,
it's not
I
about
would recognize
concealment.
him, officer. But you see, I
it's not
can't
about
tell the spot of
concealment,
the
Matilda.
forehead.
Face
It's
coverings
covered.
can be for other things like eye protectors. They cover your face but are completely see-through. But they still cover your face. But anyway, that's over to you for your
It's
score.
parole, Officer Jackson.
Yeah, that's it. They got some questions about what happened to the shipment.
Okay. Yeah, my
No,
internet's going all
Bill's
over
on
the
the phone
place.
to the comic book store saying, "Quick, get me some comics with masks on."
Yeah,
The ship. The...
a good point. It works for
the
Diana. Good
shipment
point.
of the woodpeckers.
Well, it also works for Superman. I mean, he doesn't wear any covering on his face, and nobody recognizes him as Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Nope.
When he's
Yeah, but he has the curl.
when
Those
he's Clark
glasses.
Kent, he wears a pair of glasses, which you can
Okay.
face covering.
Well, that's
But,
Superman without glasses.
Yeah, so there's that.
Yeah. There you go. Come, let's get the score then. Let's have the score.
Bob's still up in the air. Oh, is something wrong, Jackson? Do you need glasses? Okay. Now, I love the art on that comic. It looks fantastic. And that is a nice face covering, like the old Wild West. I will give that one a 9.
Ah,
Ooh.
thank you.
Right, over to Bill. I think you might have to be quick in between phone calls.
All right, I'm up.
What is
Yeah.
parole, officer?
Here we go. So we have from 1953,
Conan.
number 13 of The Outlaw.
Ah,
Oh.
the Grim Avenger.
L.B. Cole cover. And we've got
Oh.
several face cover.
Indeed.
1, 2,
One,
and
2, 3.
Yeah. Making out like bandits, them outlaws.
I see what you did there.
Hmm.
Real cases from the sheriff's files.
Yeah, that's a nice.
The
We have
Great
a young-
Adventure.
We have a young Mark on the back.
Oh, yeah, that was me younger. Yeah, I never looked like that, Bill.
Just from 2 or
unfortunately.
3 years ago, actually.
That's got to be a long time ago then.
It was in an
That's why it's in
alternate
black and
universe.
white.
Ray.
Yeah, that was his acting body double.
All the stunts. Mark didn't have time for
Bill took it out of the slab.
that.
Yeah, yellow border though. Yellow border though. I think that Bill.
I'm
wasn't
sure we get a
More of a canary yellow, Mark. More of a canary yellow, yeah.
I'd say it was stage.
The one in the coal mine, actually.
Is it not stage dust yellow or something like that? I don't know what they call it.
Internet's going wild
Or
today.
maybe sagebrush yellow.
Can you guys hear?
Yeah, you're a little
Can you
bit.
guys hear me? I can. Everything
Choppy,
got
but
stuck
we
for
can
a
hear
few
you.
minutes.
We
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
Yeah. Bloody internet. All right, now that one is fantastic. We have 3 men with face coverings, but we also have yellow. So I will give that a 9.
All right.
Okay.
So, too much face yellow. At the
All right,
top.
then let's go to Mark for his first comic.
So from 1975, we have Weird War Tales
Ooh.
number 39, and we've got a guy, a
Ooh.
frogman who's got his face completely covered, And unfortunately, he's found some gold. He's found some treasure, but he's also found some sub-aqua skeletons.
Some drowned ghosts.
Yeah, Joe Kubert cover.
Weird war. That's a good scuba cover, but it's not as good as my 3 scuba covers. That's all I can say.
Your 3 scuba covers.
Yeah.
So you're not going to say
you have 3
you're
of
not
them.
going to say that scuba doesn't count as a face covering.
I'm not going to say that. No, of course not. Why would I say such a thing when 3 of my covers have got scuba divers on them?
Right. Well, here's the first scuba diver cover of the night.
The skeletons don't have face covers. This is very true, but there is a face covering on there.
Yeah, it's the guy in the scuba diving kit.
Bill, I think Bill was trying to relay some kind of message.
And
Five to something. Is that his betting odds? 5 to 1. That's going to be a 4. Is that what he's trying to say? I'm not too sure. Well,
that's the percentage salary cut your boss is telling you you're getting, I think.
Yeah, I think it's the heat, Jackson. Usually fucks up the internet. Surprisingly, even the war hasn't done much.
52. That's a big
okay.
score.
52 of what?
No, he's holding up a 5 and a 2, but Beach Boy is saying he's saying 52, but
yeah, maybe he's not saying it to us. Okay.
No.
Well, yeah, scuba is a face covering, and that's a very cool cover. Ends the first full face cover we had in the first round, and I will give that one a 10.
Oh, Matilda, thank you very much.
That's a bit high, Matilda.
Hi,
'Cause
Mr.
now
Kev.
you're going to have to give mine a 12 now, Matilda, to make things right, because this is the best scuba cover.
It depends how it looks.
Right, so this scuba cover, like this guy's got a face covering on of a scuba mask, and all the action on the comic is being reflected in his scuba mask. So you see, you've got the face covering there. You can see his eyes staring in fear out at these ghosts that are sailing him under the water. So you've got the scuba face covering.
I can also see his nostrils.
All the action's been reflected in the face.
I think we've got too much nostril action in that cover. There's too many nostril. It's too much of which is
there is some nostril action. So that's how you can tell it's covering his face, because you can see his nostrils and his eyes. They're both parts of his face that are being covered on this cover. Well pointed out, Mark. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate your assistance.
Lovely yellow all over the ghosts.
Green, I think you'll see a green ghost. You mean in the trade dress?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ghost mermaids, not the kind of fish you were hoping for.
It perfectly matches the theme, because you've got face covering taking up most of the cover, and all the action has been reflected. I've got to say, if Mark's was a 10, this is definitely a 12.
It's a bit too close, I think.
Also, I bought this off of Mark's Whatnot, and it was a double because I already had it. So I think I should deserve some points for that as well.
Double 2.5.
Consolation points for accidentally buying a double.
Double 2.5, which makes 5. More than fair.
Which makes no fucking sense.
Bill really does.
They don't make dollars that don't make sense, Matilda. Always remember
that. I'll try. Okay. Well, it is another face cover. It's way too close. Too much nostril and too much in the face. But it's definitely a face cover, and it is cool, but it's too close. 9.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Right then, jury, it's time for you to do your jury duty. If you'd please give us your votes. Look how much of a face covering appropriate cover this one is.
Too
Look
much
how
nostril.
appropriate
Too much
the thing
nostril.
is.
I have a face covering on my cover. Doesn't that count?
So do I, but mine's reflecting all the action.
I don't know.
Well, the jury will decide on that.
Right.
Okay, we got 1 vote for Mr. Mark, 1 vote for Mr. Bill. One vote for you, Mr. Gray, 1 for Mr. Ray, another one for you, Mr. Gray, another one for Mr. Ray. Hi, Mr. Vetterug. Another one for Mr. Ray. Mr. Ray has 3. Mr. Bill, you have 2 now. Another one for you, Mr. Mark. But Mr. Ray is still in the lead with 3.
They're good covers.
Okie dokie, I think that's probably it.
Yeah, Mr. Ray takes it.
Thank you,
You know,
Jerry.
Mr. Owen, last week I'm surprised you didn't find a face cover where the boobs are covering the face.
Don't worry. Don't you worry one little bit.
Okay, then round
Is
2.
there no Elvira cover where she's motorboating?
For the 10th
No.
week in a row, the jury have misunderstood the assignment, but you did your best, guys. A couple of you got it right. But let's go back to Big O then for his second comic book.
All right, I hear you loud and clear, Matilda. So this next one is I'm going to change up the face covering because we're going to see a lot of masks and scuba masks apparently. So I decided to find face coverings that were not normal things. So on Wonder Woman 160, we have mud as our face covering in this great Adam Hughes cover.
Well, paint would count as face cover. You can paint your face and not be recognized.
I suppose so.
Look at clowns. Creepy fuckers.
Don't you worry.
Face or something.
No, this is just all mud.
Just mud. Okay.
The kind of mud fight Mr. Kyle wants to watch.
Dear me.
Is she a clay face?
Yeah.
No.
She's been fighting in
Oh,
mud.
that's the hot version of Clayface.
Was it like 2 women in fighting in mud? Has she fallen on a hard time? Did she reduce the mud fighting?
She's gonna get a little mud wrestling in, like Joe says.
Is she performing mud wrestling in one of them bars that Rayman regularly goes to?
Ray would have to let us
Jackson
know.
is complimenting you, Mr. Bill.
Mud wrestling.
Your name is Mud if you think that's more than
Shocking.
a stick.
How the Amazon might how the mighty Amazon princess has fallen into hard times. It's rather sad if you ask me. Very, very sad.
It's kind of funny though to imagine them in Themyscira having mud fights. Can you imagine? Oh, that would be funny. That's Diana, right? It's Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that's Diana.
Hard to tell.
Can't recognize her with all that mud. Well done. Well done. Not boobs on the face, but close. She has boobs. And that is creative.
Really?
Not huge on the art style, but I will give it a 9.
Thank you.
Okie dokie. Thanks for muddying the waters with that cover. Right, let's go to Rayman.
At least someone thought outside the box.
Always. Just you wait till the next one comes up.
I can see why you're a teacher.
You got to show one of the greatest face coverings of all time. And it's got to be Batman. This is Detective Comics, number 533. And here you have Batman, but not only Batman. It's got his face covered. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 other people with their faces covered.
Wow.
And
Just
gas
we can't
mask.
see it for the glare and the wrinkles. Otherwise, it would have been good.
These guys are scarier than the plague doctors. Also, why do they have like a cinder block at the end of their
That's
breathing?
the old school gas mask, Matilda. It would hold
Yeah.
charcoal in there.
Ah, gotcha.
Filter out the gas and that. I believe so.
Lovely.
And look, Bill pulled the plug on Roger.
Oh no.
Shocking.
And Batman's flashing them.
Right.
Great Batsy, get him.
Oh well,
It's not very well drawn though, is it?
Oh, Batman?
The whole thing, it's a bit sort of.
Gene
is it?
Colan.
Who's
Gene
the artist? It's not
Colan.
my favourite cover. What is the
Gene
artist?
Colan.
Gene Colan.
He's done
Well,
a lot more-
the people at Gotham tend to be one with a one-way ticket to the loony bin, Mr. Mark. What do you
Yeah,
expect?
true.
Yeah.
They all have most of them have a one-way ticket. They
We're
just
going to get
haven't
our
used
very
it
own Arkham Asylum angel to give us the score.
yet. That's the kind of angel I imagine you don't want to meet, like the creepy ones from Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Okay. That one is also great. We got 5 people with face coverings. And one of them's the medical one. Wouldn't conceal your face much, but still. I've had those on quite a few times in my life. Very unnerving. Until the gas knocks you out. Then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But anyway, I will give that one a 9. I don't like that the suits are brown. Disgusts me.
Thank you, my dear.
Well, Wonder Woman's suit was all brown a minute ago, and you gave that a 9, I think.
Her suit definitely is not brown.
All right, then.
No, that was gray. That's fine. This shade of brown is gross.
All right, we have issue number 1 of Vampire.
Of course.
Oh, very, very, very subtle.
Ooh, very creative, Mr. Bill.
I'm nothing
think
if
that-
not creative.
Well,
Says the man who shows Conan every single week.
Have you been replaced with a pod person? Was there a plant pod outside your bedroom this morning?
I'm
And
a
you've been-
synthezoid.
Yeah,
That's
I think so.
not a fan.
A more thoughtful and hard-working person has replaced Bill. Oh no!
well, you see, since he has
Oh,
to
no,
work
we
at the
got no
same
jobs.
time, he gets that
That's
job
not-
motivation.
That's not a very high bar.
That's just a fan in front of her face.
Yes.
Well,
it's
a
not.
fan can
not a
cover
face
your
cover.
face. You
Well,
can walk
it is a
around
face
with it in
covering.
front.
Yeah, I know.
Hang on a minute. So if I have a cover with somebody with a
Oh,
building in front of them,
not a
does that
face
count as a face
covering.
covering?
Only if it's the building's a monster, Mark.
I think.
That's Vampirella, right, Mr. Bill?
No, I don't think
Am
it
I
is.
saying?
Right there. Yeah.
It is a different
I'm not saying
universe.
that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the most
Correct.
he's ever been
Yeah.
dressed.
It's the universe in which a fan counts as a face covering.
Oh, God. Okay.
I understand your
Mr.
point.
Mark,
but
we're
I can't-
talking about the
Yeah.
same universe where grown men in
Fans quite
underpants
often
above their
use
leotards
face
fly and
covering,
beat
aren't they?
villains.
Just-
Right. I mean, am I now wearing a face covering?
No, you're not
Yes.
wearing a face covering.
don't-
No,
you
this
don't.
is very true.
Could you please
And as
continue to
Mr.
do
Gray
so,
would
sir?
say, that's a massive improvement.
Do not wear
Yeah.
that. All you can do is put it in front of your face. You cannot wear it.
It's up to Matilda to decide, of course. If she had her bum out, it would be a 10, but she hasn't got her bum out, Bill. So you failed somewhere there.
Nope.
Her body is
And I
entirely
like the kimono. I like the kimono.
Isn't it
Looks
great?
good. And hey, technically she can walk around like this and have her face mostly covered with the fan.
Absolutely.
You have to keep holding it up all the time.
She's got 2. She can use either one.
Someone's just farted and she's trying to waft the smell away. That's what's happening there. We had gas masks in the last cover. We got a fan that's waft the smell away in this one. Oh, dear.
Why do you have to bring that up? Now Mr. Will was going to donate a 10 in Aussie money. I'm going to remember that when it's your turn. You have to pay me a lot of money. Okay.
So it's time for negotiations, werewolf.
Yeah,
She's-
negotiations about
She's
to
not said
start.
no. So we know.
Where are we starting, Matilda?
I got an apple pie here you can give them.
Yeah, I assure you, there's nothing to look at. I sit on it all the time. Okay. Well, I like the atmosphere. I like the way she covers her face. I'm giving it a 9.
Okie dokie. A 9. You're a big.
I'm playing
Mr.
a
Werewolf doesn't have a.
She's a big fan
Mr.
of Bill's
Werewolf
fan.
doesn't have enough money.
I'm playing a high risk strategy here because this cover's got a lot of yellow in it.
Oh
But I
dear.
think it is a great cover for face coverings. It is world's finest.
It'd have to be one from Giant Man, Mr. Kyle.
So we have got Superman
Blindfold.
with a blindfold on, okay,
Mhm.
and Batman with not only has he got his usual face covering on, he's actually got a gag on him as well. We've also got balloons with Batman.
Very
with a face
kinky.
covering on.
Balloons are on the wheel as well. I was going to use that one for Balloon Week. Everyone forget that one when Balloon Week comes up because that's my cover.
So
You can keep it.
we've
Not
got
very
Superman.
well on, Mark. Not
Sorry,
very
Mark even trying Gray Man? Is he trolling us with covers?
I take it if the Pops Batman balloon, Batman's gonna die, Mr. Mark?
Yeah,
That's
what's happening. Yeah.
Oh, I see a super chat that came in.
Right, Matilda, you might want to cover
For
your
fuck's
ears.
sakes.
Or not cover your ears. Which one should we go for? Let's go for... I do
Alright,
like
fuck
this
you,
one.
Aussies.
There you go. Thanks for the super chat.
You can see why you're a bloody sent to the colony.
If anyone wants to annoy Matilda more, super chats gets farts and Matilda loves them. So keep them pouring in.
Yeah, so here we go. We've got Batman and Superman both with additional face coverings.
Indeed. And you got Silver Age Madness.
Yeah.
However, we have piss yellow all over.
Well, I would call it
All over.
sunlight yellow. I
would call it piss.
Okay.
And after that super chat, I'm even more upset.
That wasn't my fault.
No, it's not you. I'll remember that on Mr. Gray's turn.
Okay.
Well, how am I responsible for that super chat?
Because you're encouraging them.
Well, you know, super chats make money.
Well, weren't some of them from England, the Aussies?
Yeah.
Weren't you English prisoners sent to Aussie land?
Yeah, but he's actually English.
I can see why they sent you. Well, you're well, for this case, you're an honorary Australian, so fuck you too. Okay, where was I? Yes, besides the face coverings, the yellow, so I'll give it a 9. Other than that, nice.
Okie dokie. Right, this one, right, the face coverings aren't quite covering the faces, but they're about to replace the face coverings over their faces. So it's put on your Martha Kent mask, quick. Superboy is about to awaken. You mustn't suspect that you're not his parents.
I remember that one.
World. So you can see they're
I
about
remember
to
that one.
They're about to replace their face
Hi,
coverings.
Mr. Tim.
You got a nice adventure comics, lovely bit of Silver Age
Oh, that's a
goodness.
nice one. I quite like. I've seen that before. I like that.
This was the first one that came into mind when I thought about face coverings.
Yeah.
Well, that definitely counts. It's got a mask.
Yeah, lovely little aliens as well. Have the little green faces. And then Superboy had a little snooze. He's reading a book. That book's called How to Make Matilda Laugh. It's called that book.
I will say, at least they don't look like E.T.
This would have got a high score if it hadn't been for the fart thing. So it's probably lost about 4 points.
You can't blame me for the super chats. They do that for Matilda's benefit. They know how much she loves them. That's all that's happening there. They like to see her smile.
When have you ever seen a smile after you played one of those stupid things? Now, if you want me to smile, you can make a montage of Niall Ellis shirtless. Then I'll be very happy.
Who shirtless?
But it's an actor. Never mind.
Oh.
But it's not gonna make the chat happy. So what are you gonna do? Okay. Right. Where were we?
Yeah, after like
My pocket. So that was cool. They got the masks. I don't think we had that kind of mask yet. Very nice. I will give it a 9. 1 point off for the earlier bullshit.
Right. Okay, then it's over to the jury once more. I think that they do so well. Well, anyway, they do it.
What were the prisoners doing? The prisoners were doing? Oh.
That's cool.
Well, I suppose what else are you going to do in jail?
Here we see Bill's people with their masks off.
Well, Mr. Bill's people are a shade of red, so you're wrong there. Okay, we got 1 vote for Mr. Bill, 1 for Mr. Mark, Mr. Big. Oh, wow, you have 1, 2, 3 votes.
Are you kidding me?
Let's see, another one for Mr. Mark, 1 for you, Mr. Gray, 1 for Mr. Ray. Okay, Mr. Gray, you have 2. Mr. O has 3. Mr. Ray, you have 2. Mr. Mark, you have 1. 2. Yeah, 2. Oh, and Mr. Gray, now you have 1, 2, 3. So we have a tie between you and Mr. O. So unless anyone else will. Oh, wait. Mr. Ray's got another one. Does that mean we have a 3-way tie? Doesn't matter if he voted for you. You don't count. Okay, so do we have a tie? Let's see. 1, 2. Mr. Ray has 1, 2, 3.
Thanks, Metarog.
Yeah, it looks like we have a tie. And Mr. Mark has 1,
TJ.
2. Now, okay, that's it. We have a tie.
Dear me.
One
Thank you,
for,
guys.
1 for Mr. O. And 1 for Mr. Ray.
Dear me.
Okay, round 3.
All right, round 3. Deary me.
So I'm gonna stay with the trend and keep changing what is covering faces. So we've had an actual mask, we've had some mud, and now we have some actual flesh. So here
We
I
have
have
what?
What?
sweet
Oh.
paprika
Okay, fair enough.
laying at a nice picnic with her bow. And,
Oh my god.
Something
We have
does Mr. Castle would always get. Is that like porny?
So
she's
she's covering his face.
Is that a demon?
Yes, so sweet paprika is like a devil kind of demon,
Isn't there one where she's the devil or she's the angel and he's the devil?
It's the other way around. He I think he's the angel and she's the devil, or a devil.
Uh-huh. He's not actually.
Man, how flat are her tits?
Well, they don't look very flat to me. They look
They're
like
just resting.
they're resting
It's
very
just
well.
it's just for them to cover it like that and not be very poofy. They are.
I don't know.
They're a bit yellow though.
Yeah, true. My gosh.
Mr.
Sure.
Mr. O, can you take it out? I feel like there's a glare.
There's always a glare. Yep.
Mr. O, can you take it out then far as and hard as you can across the room?
I had to change it up, you guys.
Oh. Okay, but bring it close, Mr. Gray.
Hold on. Oh, sugar.
Ah!
Hold on. What's the wrong button?
Was it okay? Okay, I see his wings. Oh, is that a squirrel or something?
No,
on it?
they got a little doggy.
Aw,
His
he's
lap.
so cute.
Looks like a
Look at
chihuahua.
that little pooch. That's adorable.
There's heart. I can assure you of that.
I don't think the angel should be that happy. Isn't that fornication or something?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's a happy
Big
camper.
O's leaving that open to everyone's
Yeah.
interpretation. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that a
you know,
order?
God's looking down, all disapproving, but also giving him the thumbs up.
Mhm.
Like behind his back, he's got the thumbs up. He's like, this is fornication, but keep going. And the devil's all happy. Yes, we converted another one. I'll give you this. That is the most creative face covering with flesh that we've had.
Trying
I
to keep
can't
it
believe-
interesting.
I can't believe there's a face cover with boobs. Someone actually drew a cover like that. They'd have to send the artist or the cover artist a check. I'm giving it a 10.
Thank you.
Must you really give it a 10?
Yes.
Boo, I say.
Yeah.
Boo.
Oh, dear me.
Boo,
Look at poor
I
Ray. He's
say.
like forwardly depressed after that. score.
Poor Ray.
Oh,
Poor
yeah.
Ray.
Well done, mate.
What can
I
I
don't blame
say?
ya.
I have a childish sense of humor.
I need a shopping bag with freaking holes in it for me as well.
Well, look at it this way. You don't have to brush your hair or shave.
Okay.
Here we have the Predator.
Ah, nice. And to quote
Yeah.
old Arnold Schwarzenegger, that's one ugly motherfucker.
No, without his mask, he is.
That's true.
Yeah. You're right.
Definitely a face covering.
Mind you, he's got 4 skulls there, which are very uncovered faces.
They're no longer faces,
Very
Mr.
true,
Mark,
yeah.
considering all the flesh has been
I
stripped
suppose
out.
that's true, Matilda. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think
No
Mr.
face
O
left.
gave up.
Yeah.
He took off the headphones. We're in trouble.
Predator, similar to the Predator.
Well, he got his 10 for his boob covering.
he's retired.
Yeah, dearie me.
He's resting on his laurels.
Okay, the Predator is fucking cool. Predator's cool. He's got one hell of a cool mask as well, which most of us would prefer you keep it on. Yeah, it's not even the eyes, it's the mouth that's very unnerving, isn't it? Kind of debating which one I'd rather be at the end of, the Predator or the Xenomorph. I'll go with the Predator because I'm not a threat to him, so he wouldn't kill me. Okay, I'm giving that one a 9.
Thank you, my dear.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Okay. Right then, let's go to. I was going to say another Predator.
No, only a woodpecker.
All right, no woodpeckers, but I do have
Conan?
Punisher.
Ah.
Ah,
Oh, a ninja. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I
A
do
ninja
like
in
some
purple,
Punisher
though,
action. Oh, come on. That's not nice. Mrs. Music thinks Mr. Bill is handsome. Or so she tells him.
Okay.
That is a very large ninja.
Yeah.
Either that or Punisher's much smaller than what we think.
Yeah.
You know, you think Black would be slimming.
Not for that guy.
Although technically, ninjas don't actually dress like that. They dress like regular citizens, so no one notices them at all.
Well, this guy's a ninja / sumo wrestler. So he's trying to walk that line between the two, but it doesn't always work out well for him.
You think?
Is a
I
slash
think
with a sword.
So it's like Tess Holiday. You can hear her 3 miles away. She said, "Oh, I arrived." Yeah, we've heard.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Matilda, what do you think of Bill's ninja?
It's cool. Oh yeah, ninja would be classic for this with that face covering. I must say that the cover itself is a bit not much going on, but I suppose he's attacking him in the dark.
Correct.
But it is nice. I'll give it an 8.
All right.
Okay, not that nice, apparently.
Oh,
All right, then. Mark the mask.
Right. So, given what's been going on with the covers tonight,
Oh wow!
2 face coverings here. There's one on the guy on the dead body who's got a sort of bowl on his head, but there's also the lady has got a mask across her cheeks.
Those are not the right cheeks, Mr. Mark. They're a bit higher, a lot higher actually.
They're covering her lower smile.
Oh,
Oh, God.
No, they're covering her muddy eye. And I don't see it.
dear me.
That's what they're covering.
Satellite Sam.
Satellite Sam is done.
How the
Some
mighty
old
have fallen.
50s
Satellite Sam is the lady in the lingerie.
That would have been a good through the legs cover.
I thought it might be the bloke who'd been shot. He looks like one of them 50s like sci-fi guys. Like with them, one of the big fishbowl.
Yeah.
They had lingerie like that in the 50s, though.
Well, yeah, of course they did. They had it in the Second World War.
I feel as though Roger is taking you down this tawdry path, Mark. I don't blame you. I do blame you.
It's all Roger.
I've purely put this one in because of the way that the tens had been going over the last couple of weeks. I'm just following the big O and the Metarog bandwagon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's almost like a pair of naked women's thighs might get scores on this show somehow.
Mr. Mark, I don't know if you haven't noticed, I'm straight.
Yeah,
but he doesn't stop you from.
I compliment the
you still
ladies
appreciate a good boob cover, though, Matilda.
I do, but I'm not much of an ass woman when it's other women. If it was a man.
Bad luck, Mark.
Okay, so I could have done Conan in lingerie, and then we would have been okay.
Conan's always in lingerie, though.
Basically, Mark, you made a boob by showing an ass.
Very good, Gray. Very good.
Nice one, Mr. Gray. But still, that's a cool head cover. He's got the astronaut helmet on. Well, he's no longer maybe got much of a face, though. Where did she shoot him? There's no hole in the glass.
There is a hole in the glass. Yeah.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
I didn't notice it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, there it is. From afar, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's no longer going to need a face covering. That's for sure. But still, that is a cool composition. 9.
Thank you.
Okay. 9 for that one. Right.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wow.
Bloody Australian Brit.
What's going on? 2 farts at the price of 1. Let's get rid of the comments so we can see the fine glory. Right,
I'm not continuing to. Don't play the stupid donation.
At least you waited until I'd had my score this time, Werewolf, because I got downgraded because of you last time.
That's right. I'll get that.
Fart in your general direction.
There you go. Oh dear, Matilda. That'll teach you, Matilda. He obviously doesn't appreciate that score. Anyway, if Matilda's still around, right, we've got the unknown soldier with his traditional
It froze.
bandage face cover. On the count of 3, kill the traitor. And then he's about to throw a grenade. Or is he? Because he looks like
I'm back.
He's got the drop on him. And there he is without the mask on. Or is that Bill? I'm not sure. It's either Bill or the unknown soldier without his mask on.
Mr. Gray, it's too close. The details get blurred. Oh, is that the Invisible Man?
No, it's the unknown soldier.
Ah, okay. Oh, the Invisible Man's cool. He was one hell of an asshole, though. And Mr. Werewolf, you're wasting your own money. I'm not losing anything here. I'm not the 117 Australian.
He's not wasting his money, Matilda. He's investing it in my comic collection.
Your investing skills are shit.
Works for me.
Nice bandages.
I love it.
Yes. The unknown soldier has bandages covering his face when he hasn't got a mask on.
Count of 3.
Well, if you look like that, yeah.
3.
Okay. That was nice. It reminds me of the Invisible Man, and I like the Invisible Man. Well, the idea and the story. The guy himself, not so great.
No.
Okay, but I will give it a 9. It's a cool cover, and it's a cool way to cover your face.
His name is Griffin.
Very ominous.
The Invisible Man, something Griffin, I think his name was.
Sounds right.
Right.
Yeah, Griffin something. I can't remember either. I'm shit with names. He was a psycho, that one.
Bill Griffin or something like that. Probably Bill.
No.
He was a psycho, and Bill's quite a psycho name, so it's probably Bill Griffin.
Yeah, he probably just needed a good shine. Okay, 1 vote for Mr. Mark, 1 for Mr. Gray, another 1 for you, Mr. Gray. Okay. Another 1 for you, Mr. Gray. And Mr. Well, did you vote for Mr. Ray? Okay, one for you, Mr. Bill, one for Mr. Mark, another one for Mr. Ray, another one for Mr. Ray, another one for Mr. Ray. Another one for you, Mr. Gray.
Good cover.
Mr. Gray, I think you have 4, and Mr. Ray might also have 4. And Mr. Werewolf, did you vote for him? I don't know, man. Mr. Werewolf voted for you. Okay, so Mr. Ray has 3. And Mr. Gray have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, wait. Okay, Mr. Gray, I think you got this one.
Okay, and on the back, for the benefit of Bill, this could be your head. It's shrunken apple heads. He showed that on his channel the other day. You get these apples and you shrink them and make heads out of them. Apparently, that's his new toy. Right.
That's how you get kids with the psychological problems.
It's me again. I'm gonna keep on changing it up.
Long time no see.
Yeah, no.
I'm a bit worried now because if you're going to keep moving down the body, what have we got on somebody's face next, Mr. O?
So this
Then we have Mr. Kyle's suggestion, and I don't think we can show that on YouTube.
No, face cover. We might get banned.
We're gonna go back to something a little bit more traditional on the face, and this is actually something that I showed off this last week. Witchblade 161. Day of the Dead cover. So this is just face paint.
Okay.
So, that is more traditional.
It is covering the face.
So hopefully we don't have tattoos next week, because this would be one of my tattoo covers too. And I don't want to
put your face paint.
Well, if that's what you're planning, I suggest you look for a different one.
Yeah, I know, right? No, definitely face paint across the front, and then she's got tattoos on.
Under her body.
Flying.
And I repeat, if you're planning to use that for tattoos, forget it.
So is that Lady Mechanica?
No, not Lady Mechanica. This is Witchblade. Why are you barking?
Because he hates the cover.
It's a she. It's a she.
Well said, Doggy.
It's a she, and her name is Helena.
Her name is Doggy.
That is Helena.
Her name is not Cat. That's what her name is.
This old thing. Thanks, Jackson. I showed it off once. It's already old.
I must say, I don't like when they do those. They're just a bit of art, and then everything's one color and it's part of the costume.
Like some amazing miracle. I went to a quiz night last Wednesday, and we won. And I got some free beer. So let's say I'm one of the 3 beers from the Ignition Jumpstart.
How many were in your team, Mr. Gray?
4 of us.
It was thanks to Lisa.
Well, the month before, when I was sick with the bad ear, I couldn't go. They came joint last. I turned up, they came first. You know, I'm not saying cause and effect or anything like that.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Gray, how's your ear? Is it better?
I'm actually going to for a hearing test on Monday.
Oh, good luck.
Tuesday.
If you get one of those old hearing aids, just stick like that in. Hello?
Yeah, the trumpet. If I get the old ear trumpet, I'll be able to hear the farts better.
Yes, Matt. To answer Matt's question, that is Matt Collects. That is John Tyler Christopher.
That name doesn't have a good ring to it. Christopher John Taylor would have been better.
Maybe we should tell him.
It doesn't matter. I'm just saying that just the order doesn't sound.
If you can write to his Instagram, Big O, and let him know.
I'll send him a message. No worries.
Send him a message.
Yeah, tell him to change his name.
Yeah, let him know some weird chick from Israel said that.
Or office and get that.
He's gonna care so much. Okay, our face paint is very cool, and that's one way to hide your identity. Cover itself, however, I will give it an 8.
Okay. Lisa's the only one's allowed to toot on Gray's horn. Okay, where was we? Is it Rayman again?
Oh, fuck me. I do not need that mental image.
Well, this cover has an awful lot of face masks. This is Marvel Superheroes Contest of Champions #1.
Oh yeah.
We know, Mr. Kyle. We know.
Iron Man, Daredevil, Captain America. Oh,
Namor, Hulk, Mr. Fantastic. Three
The
people
Vision.
without masks on.
Moon Knight,
Sasquatch, no mask.
Let's see what
Wolverine,
we're
Cyclops.
Wolverine.
Moon Knight does have one as well.
Knight.
More
Not
than a
one in
mask
the
on, I
middle.
suppose.
Cyclops too. That counts.
Cyclops, yep. I think.
I guess you could call it a stretch and say Johnny Spire is covering his face.
I suppose so. Is that the Arabian Night, that guy with the turban? I think it's the Arabian Night, isn't it?
What is his powers? Telling you 1,000 stories?
I think this is the one that's got. Might not it's the first appearance, but it's got the Israeli woman, Matilda. What's her name?
Sabra.
Yeah, she's in this story as well, I believe.
Oh, nice. I should get that one.
I mean, I thought.
I can't believe
one
when
of
they
these-
picked a player in a
one of these covers
movie.
like this, and then I thought, no, that's far too lazy an option.
Yeah, it's not someone covered in mud or tits, is it? I suppose.
No,
It's
exactly.
like a big O, and like big O's on one end of the spectrum, mud, tits, whatever else he's going to show next. And we got Ray on this end of the spectrum. It's like we've got the whole gamut of face coverings going on there.
That's why it's such a great show to watch. Everybody gets every aspect that they could ever wish for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Mr. Kyle watches us.
Muted.
That and to see you hold the cover with one hand.
Still muted.
But what is Bill doing? Is he
I
looks
think
like
he's talking to us, but he's not turned his microphone back on.
Now
so-
it's on.
Now it's on. Now we can
All
hear
my
you.
good material was used up when I
Yeah,
was
exactly.
muted.
You lost your
have you
feet
put your
like that,
camera
mate.
on top of your bookcase, Bill, or
I bet there were
something?
some right crackers as well. You were
Okay,
laughing
so I
at
think
me.
we have the most amount of face coverings here because we've got Moon Knight, I guess technically Johnny, Daredevil, Iron Man, Cyclops. Who else was there? Wolverine.
Man.
Yeah, Ant-Man.
How
And
about a
that-
half
that-
a point
that
for each
guy-
face covering?
And then that guy is wearing black.
Quasar.
So yeah, that's a large amount of face coverage.
Mm-hmm.
They're all a bit small there, but still, the largest number we've had, 10. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Oy vey.
That was an easy. That was an easy one, Ray. I
Bill
could
covering his face with his
those.
hands.
All right. We have from
More boxes,
1954,
Mr. Bill.
issue number 20 of The Lone Rider.
Ooh.
Ooh, I thought you were going to say the Lone Ranger.
Little closer, please.
Mm.
Oh, look, there's another Indian. Is he going to kill him?
Why's he got a horse under his arm?
Wasn't that a 70s song? Lone Rider. Right.
Oh, yeah, that was a song. Lone Rider.
Keep in mind, Mr. Kyle, Mr. O is married.
War. Right? That was the band War.
Lone Rider. His face is definitely covered. If someone pulled out the cover I put on the thumbnail, I would have been very impressed.
Yep. They call Bill the Lone Rider because no one wants to ride with him.
Oh, come on. He's got the woodpeckers.
Because I'm usually riding dirty.
Mm.
It's,
Yeah, Lowrider was War. I didn't realize that was War who did Lowrider. You are
I
correct.
did know that.
Rider?
well, I grew up in a Mexican-American neighborhood, and I heard that song probably 5 times a week.
Oh yeah, once a week in my house at least.
What,
it's
Lowrider?
all good. Yeah, the Lowrider song.
I know the
Carlos
Exodus
with
version.
hydraulic.
A lot of
going
Rider
up and down the
songs.
street. Yeah.
If you want to hear the proper version of the song, listen to it by Exodus, thrash metal off of
I'll check that out. Exodus.
the Fabulous Disaster album. That's what it's
Very cool.
Okay. That's a cool one. I like his face covering. I like the atmosphere. The Indian prepared to attack. He's got his dagger, right? He's not really sleeping.
Right.
I wonder why the Lone Rider is getting close to him. But regardless, 10. Love that one.
Okay, 10 for the Lone Rider. Well then.
So we have a classic cover here. This is the Joker. And there he is holding a mask, covering about a third of his face there.
Is that the Joaquin Phoenix Joker?
Well, it's not officially, but it does look like him. I agree with you.
Classic cover. What series is that from, Mark?
That's from the recent Joker series. The one where the man who stopped the Joker
great.
stopped laughing. So
Great. Marvel DC.
The Ben Oliver variant.
Man, that is definitely supposed to be Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes, I believe it is.
Or Joaquin. Mr. Phoenix.
Oh, everyone's frozen but me.
I think
frozen and nobody else
I
says.
think it's just you that's frozen, Grey Man. The rest of us are moving.
I must say, half of that mask is very scary. You know, it kind of reminds me of Brian Azzarello's art a little bit. Is that him? No, I don't think that's him.
No, Mark said it was Ben Oliver.
Ben Oliver
Okay.
is signed by Ben Oliver.
Well, it's a cool half mask.
Everyone's
I didn't watch the Joker movie since it also wasn't a superhero movie. I didn't give a shit.
You say that was Ben Oliver?
And I don't like how he looks as well.
No.
The makeup, the suit, the hair.
Terrible.
It's just not for me. I watched Magic Mike. It was fucking boring.
Grey Man watched it like 20 times.
Wow, yeah.
I mean, I thought I was getting a movie with just, hot men dancing. Instead, I got drama between Channing Tatum and the sister of the kid that joins them.
Grey Man would fast forward through that.
I didn't give two shits.
Yeah. True.
That's the last time I'm watching a movie. Seriously, it was so boring.
I'd love the Joker movie as well, Jason.
Yeah, I thought it was decent. Pretty good.
I didn't like the idea of it, and it didn't look at something interesting for me. And I don't like how Joaquin Phoenix looks.
Mm-hmm.
But that is a cool cover.
You're a famous curmudgeon, though, Matilda. It's hard to find things you do like, so let's not bother going into the whole list of things you don't like.
What? A famous what?
Curmudgeon.
Oh, I thought that was a type of hammer.
No, that's a bludgeon, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, could be.
Okay, well, anyway, that is cool. That's how Mr. Ben Oliver draws. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That is the only half a mask, though. So I will give it a 9.
Thank you, Matilda.
Okay.
More than fair.
Right, okay.
Ben Oliver.
Let's go back. It's been a while since we've seen a scuba diving mask cover, hasn't it?
Ages, weeks.
Not long enough.
Let's go for this one from 1957. It's Star Spangled War Stories. And here we have a guy looking for a porthole on a sunken ship. You can see his mask, his face covering. And here we have the Nazis who are already in the ship. And you can see
I'm reading the first omnibus of the BPRD, and I've already had Nazis and swimming.
Frogman's Ambush. That's
I had those too.
That's not a sexual position. That's the name of what's going on. It may
Not
be.
if you're Mr. Kyle.
I actually think it is the name of a sexual position.
Wait, big old laugh there makes me think he probably is, and like he's laughing of my lack of knowledge. All right, so maybe.
Wait, why did you say it was called?
Frogman's Ambush.
How? It's Frogman's Ambush.
Because this is a frogman, a USA frogman. He's looking through this porthole of this sunken ship. And here are some Nazis, as evidenced by the swastika on the arm of one of them. And they're about to ambush him.
Yeah, I think when you have to explain a cover, it doesn't really work, does it?
I wouldn't have to explain to anybody else in the world but Matilda. Come on, guys. You all understood it. It's just Matilda takes a little bit more teaching and learning.
Are you insulting the judge?
I understood the cover. I didn't understand the innuendo. Frogman's Ambush. I thought you said Frogman's Bush, so I was like, oh.
They call it a poop hole.
If it's ambush, how is it a sexual position?
Okay, well, you've watched a Frogman's Bush, and I can understand the confusion.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what is that maneuver?
I think a frogman's bush is like anybody else's bush, but a bit damp.
Ambush! Pronounce the fucking A!
Now you're confusing me, Matilda. It's a good trick. I don't know how you do it. You come off as confused, and then you're not confusing everybody else. Can we just get a score now?
Ambush, not
I said
bush.
ambush.
No, you say it in the British way where you lose a few syllables. And
No,
that makes me lose
ambush.
brain cells. Okay, so we have another scuba diver's a gear mask. A very cool cover, but I mean, we've already seen it. The difference is it's green. But not bad. I'll give it an 8.
Okie dokie. Right then, it's jury time. Once again. Oh, am I frozen again? It's freezing time again. I know I've unfrozen.
No, you froze, Mr.
And look,
Ray.
on the back, this is the toys that Bill used to play with. Here we see the Daisy air rifle. Bill used to shoot all the critters in the neighborhood with one of these back in the day.
Okay,
And the
one
neighbors,
vote
probably.
for Mr. Bill.
He's got 2.
Excuse me a moment. Okay, 2 votes for Mr. Bill, 2 votes for Mr. Ray, 1 vote for Mr. Gray, 4 votes for Mr. Bill. 1 vote for you, Mr. Mark. Mr. Bill's in the lead.
I was going to use this on the through the
one
window
for you,
thing
Mr.
show
Gray.
we got as well. We got through the window on the wheel, and I thought this would be a good one for that as well.
Or you should save it through the bush.
No, there's no bush. Ambush, Matilda, ambush. It means when someone is hiding, ready to attack somebody when they come past. Ambush.
Now he remembers to pronounce syllables.
I pronounced them fine, Matilda. It's your ears.
Okay,
fading.
another one
Ears
for
are letting you
Mr. Ray. I don't think that's a... Okay, wait, so who won? Let's see. Mr. Ray has what? Mr. Ray, you have 1, 2, 3. Mr. Bill has 1, 2. Mr. Ray, you have 1. No, Mr. Bill has 4.
Well done, Mr. Bill.
Good job, Bill.
All right, final round.
All right, I'm trying to open the pickle wheel for choosing next week's thing, and it looks like it's broken. Anyway, I'm not sure I'm going to do there.
Well, the next
Just do it later, Mr. Gray.
So we've gone from a traditional mask to a mud mask to a boob mask and a face mask. How about my last one of the day, facial coverings. This is Red Room number 1.
Oh my God.
And it's a
Why?
mask.
On the Christian, able to get her the second time.
hang on. The face has been removed, hasn't it?
That would be the facial covering that I am showing off.
You
right.
have to
It's
remind
actually
me
a
of
face
that
rather than a covering.
disgusting comic.
It's a skull covering rather than a face covering, I'd say.
That twisted fucker that's on the cover's face is also covered.
So is he?
Well, it was either this or Walking Dead, and I decided to go with this one. So
I wish you went with The Walking Dead.
I mean, I have it. It's here, but it's my extra.
Between
Too
this
much
fucker
yellow.
and
Needs
The
to be
Walking
taken
Dead,
out
I
and shot.
prefer The Walking Dead.
What colour yellow is that, Matilda?
It's actually orange. It's okay.
I would have said it was orange as well, personally, but
No, there's some orange and there's another colour as well. It's not all
So
orange.
it's red and orange. That's not yellow.
Oh, it's orange yellow. Okay.
Pretty sure it's just orange.
all right.
I think Robert's trolling you, Ryan.
It's
You
not
know,
nice.
until I forgot all the scenes I read in that accursed
Just-
comic.
It's just the
Now I'm
cover.
getting all of them back.
Yeah,
I could've
Matilda,
left it
you
there.
should
It could've been
punish him.
the
You should punish him.
unnamed.
You could do that.
The unnamed comic. I should have left it at that.
And it's not gonna help, that art style.
Exactly.
It's just the cover. The cover is not. The cover is done by somebody
I
else.
still think you should give him a 5, Matilda. I don't think you should punish him too much.
That's okay.
So they think they got it.
If you haven't read it, you just don't understand how fucking gross it is. Even me, I like violence. I don't mind the torture and comedy. Even I couldn't.
I'm with you, Matilda. I was the same.
It took me a whole day to read it because it was so disgusting.
You can't even freaking put up with a fart. I doubt you can put up with two comics.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let me ignore the fact that it's that disgusting comic again. Okay, cover aside, the art style was perfect for what was inside that debauchery. So the cover is cool, and technically that's a face cover a la Ed Gein, sorry. So that's definitely the most violent face cover we had, I'll give you that. So that is creative. If it was anything else, I would have been very pleased. But since you made me remember all that disgusting stuff, I'm taking 1 point off. 9.
All right, then. If you're taking off points for disgusting stuff, shouldn't you take a name for a paint off for his face?
All good.
It's times like these I wish I would drink.
Well, this cover has some yellow on it, but I don't care. Detailed work in this book.
After this, I'll take anything else.
It's the
You
outlaw.
gave it a 9, Matilda. You gave it a 9. It can't have been that bad.
Yeah, good point.
If you haven't read it, I just can't describe to you how fucking disgusting and degenerate the writing is in there. And
We
story.
talking about Gray Man?
No.
Oh, sorry. Just
What
popped
is
in.
wrong with that? What is wrong with that asshole's face?
Let's leave Rayman out of this and concentrate.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill.
Seriously, what is wrong with his face?
Oh, Bill.
Is his jaw broken or something?
Oh, a Western with a handkerchief. Haven't we seen this movie before, Matilda?
From a bar, it looks like his face is elongated and his jaw's broken.
Not only is it yellow, but the artist can't draw.
Exactly. Or as Rayman says, he can't draw.
I can't draw, and you know who it is too, don't you? He's a great artist.
Seriously,
having an off day.
Seriously, what is wrong with his face?
That's what
He's
we're
got a
trying to
beard.
figure
Looks like
out.
he's got a beard. That's all I can see of it.
He's got a beard and he's smoking a butt.
Talk about a rushed job, huh, Matilda?
Yeah, I think he was under a bit of pressure on his.
Yeah, that was a deadline cover if I ever seen one.
Bill, I
Figure
like
out what the fuck's going on that one.
All right, over to the judge who's smoking her butt.
Figure out what the fuck is wrong with his face. Anyway, that aside, nice more cowboys. A cowboy with a fucked up face, and is that the Lone Rider again? No, that's someone else.
Outlaw Kid.
Okay. A lot of kids, but none of them kids. I'll give that one an 8. It's nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's less good than the disgusting cover we
Yeah,
had
I
earlier.
know. It's, what can you do? It's called Zlatan Logic.
It's disgusting, but it's the most creative one we had in the brutality. Just as said Gein. Oh, wait, he's dead. Never mind.
Now we have, for Matilda's viewing pleasure, issue number 63.
Oh,
Sword of
I
Conan.
thought we'd nearly escaped a whole week
No.
without a
No such luck, sir.
Okay, my mood has improved. We have Conan.
It's Mr. Original Bill back again now.
Yeah. Fighting Bedouins.
Yeah, the pod person has been replaced by the normal Bill.
Joe Jusko.
Oh, Mr. Werewolf, I look bad in real life.
Is it Jusko?
What did you call him? Juiceco?
Jusko. Is it Jusko?
Jusko.
Okay.
Juiceco sounds like some kind of juice.
Yeah,
Might be.
Juice
Might be
Co is where
Juice.
they sell Like,
Yeah. The Juiceco
two
juicer.
from
Available now
apple,
for
orange,
$19.95.
pomegranate.
3 easy
Yeah.
payments.
Yeah. Okie dokie. We got a Conan, Matilda.
Yeah,
And
so it's
And
going to get a cat. It's an
I
automatic
am
train
very
with a
pleased
Conan.
about it.
It's pronounced Just Go.
Just go? Oh,
Cool,
just
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Wait, then who's Joe Gisco then? Is that a different one?
Yeah, Just Go, which Bill hears all the time.
From Mrs. Musings, just go.
Everybody.
Pretty much, yeah. The Woodpecker, Mrs. Musings, everyone.
The woodpecker said it with Morse code.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, finally some Conan. Nice palate cleanser after Red Room. Okay, I will give nice Bedouin face covers. We got some culture. I will give it a 9.
Okie dokie.
Joe, just go.
All right, then.
So this is we haven't had this type of face covering before.
Oh.
So it's not another frogman. It's not another boob face cover.
Is it poop?
We have a clock face cover.
Ah.
Oh.
You know what? I thought about that one because I literally just bought that one for my birthday.
Yeah, so this is great. This is the witching hour. Where's Silas? He told us to meet him here. He's never late. And poor old Uncle Silas is inside the clock with the clock face covering his face.
That must have taken some strength to push that
face.
one in. He looks a bit chunky.
Yeah, he looks a bit chunky. The cat's a bit frightened as well. Doesn't like it.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I wanted to see what time it was.
At what time it was? Yeah, it was 8:20, Matilda.
You've not seen anyone with hands over their face like that since Bill's plastic surgery.
I mean, that's one way to cover a face. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I thought that one was a bit different.
Thank you.
Indeed.
That was the other day, Beach Boy
Indeed.
effect for a happy birthday.
The woman isn't on her knees, I don't think. She's sitting down.
Yeah.
Oh, she's sitting.
She's sitting on the
Sound
ground.
like that.
Nothing new to see here.
I'm saving this one for Time Week. There's also another horror comic with someone stuffed in a clock, which I'll also be using on Time Week. So just a heads up to people.
Well, we appreciate you giving us some foreshadowing there.
Basically, hopefully it doesn't come up next week, and you won't.
Yeah, if we do Clock Week, I'm going to be really interested to see where Conan comes in.
Yeah. Well, it's time.
Well, there is a sand clock, Mr. Mark. There's a sand clock.
You're giving him ideas now, Matilda.
Theme is time.
Somewhere.
They'll probably do that time travel bit when Conan went to meet Cole, and that's like time related because it's time travel. So yeah, Bill's he'll work it out somehow. He'll manage.
Or Red Sonja and Spider-Man, right?
Oh yeah, I read that one.
Yeah.
Poor Red Sonja, she was not expecting that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is indeed very creative and very murdery. I'll give that one a 10.
Oh, thanks, Matilda.
All right then, maybe I should have shown it. Never mind. Right, okay, my last comic book, and literally this is one I got recently. This is one also that Werewolf by Lunchtime wanted to see. It's my first one with a cover. I have got a coverless one of this run, but it's Sea Devil. Hunter's World, the Sea Devils into my lair. And although you can't see the face coverings so well on all of them, they do all have face coverings.
So how many frogmen have we had from you so far, Gray?
Oh,
I think about we've had 6.
A whole
6, I
spawn
think.
of
No?
frogmen we've had. Let's
Not
have a look.
6, Mr.
3 on
Gray?
that one. 4. This is 8. This is number 5 to 8 of the frogmen.
I think that's just too many frogmen, Matilda.
I don't think it makes a difference as long as I've got face coverings on. There's nothing about repetition. No rules against it.
Well,
an
their
awesome
diving
cover.
gear is a little bit different, though, than the other ones. They don't have full
It's nice
masks
and purple,
on.
Matilda. It's a nice purple-looking diving gear.
Yeah, indeed. It is purple.
Hmm.
So they are French.
I must admit, I was just very lazy, and the first 5 that popped up, I was like,
Shocker!
they'll do. Matilda's gonna give them crappy scores anyway.
I'm shocked.
Matilda would give rubbish points to crap that's got mud on it, and like ignore all the good comics like she does, and then the jury will all get it wrong and they get confused and think they're voting for the worst one, and somehow, you know. But anyway, I don't care. 5. You got 5 comics. That's all we needed. Didn't need any more.
Okay, are you done bitching?
I've earned 14 Aussie dollars. I'm in the money.
14, not 17.
I don't know. I thought it was 7 and 7, but I don't know. I've not read it well. If I only literally just got it, but I did read one coverless one that I got from Mark, I think, and it was fun. It was daft as a brush, basically. It was crazy Silver Age madness in the vein that I love.
Okay, that was nice. We have 4 of them. The diving gear is at least a little bit different. I'll give it an 8. Next.
You froze. What did I get?
8.
8. Thank you. Okay, then, for the last time, then, lovely folk of the jury, lovely but often confused folk of the jury, it's time for you to give us your votes.
Watson's
Cheers,
behind.
Matt. Cheers, Roger.
All right, Mr. Mark has 2 votes. Mr. Ray has 2. Mr. O, you also have 2. Yeah. Oh, 3 for you, Mr. O, for that debauchery.
God, blimey.
1 for you, Mr. Bill. 1 for you, Mr. Gray. But Mr. O's in the lead with 3. Make sure you keep that comic away from teenagers, even, Mr. Bill and Mr. Owen.
This one doesn't get read. This is just the cover. That's all I'm using it for.
Don't look inside. Whatever, and if you do, don't eat before or after.
No, like I said, this is just the cover.
I wonder if the poor writer had any mental issues with writing that kind of stuff.
He did have mental issues.
That explains a lot.
He committed suicide, Matilda.
Yeah, I know, poor bastard, but still.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. O, your cover gets 3 votes.
Thank you, jury.
I'm gonna need bleach after this.
Oh dear. Anyone got any backups? Rayman, any backups you want to show?
Oh, show us that Walking Dead I prefer to see instead.
Well, let's look at Ray's first. Ray's already got up and going.
Scourge of the Border.
2 yellow.
Oh, a mask actually on the actual logo.
Oh, that one's excellent.
That's cool.
Where's the okay.
Oh, there it is.
That's also very cool.
Shadow Man.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Lots of face coverings there. And some cleavage. Matilda giving you 10 for cleavage.
Yeah, that's a little less.
Face protection. Yeah. It's a covering.
If it was that one, Mr. Gray, well, what's that one you showed with the hockey player gear?
Yeah, but Wild Dog.
Yeah, that would have been good.
I did look at Wild Dog. I think about showing him actually.
It should have. He would have been perfect for this.
Yeah, never mind. You got some more? You want to show backups, Big O?
This was my other. This was my other skin.
I would have preferred this one.
Yeah. She's wearing a zombie's face.
Yep, Alpha wears somebody else's skin. And then the only other one I had was this was a
Mr. O. That's not so important. Who
Oh,
did
yeah.
she sleep with? That one's boring as hell.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
wouldn't have got any mark for that one.
Nope.
That's Jenny Frison.
Yeah, it's a fold out.
Yeah,
So that
yeah.
was
I don't mind Jenny Frison's eyes. Just some of her covers are very dull in my eyes.
so this is her
Okay.
face, and it's just like it's covered.
I know Sarah would have loved that one. She and Simon collect.
Rocketeer.
Mark, I thought about using that one too because it's a good Rocketeer right on the
Yeah,
front.
it is.
Oh
Really
wait,
nice,
show that one again. I missed it.
Rocketeer with
Oh, that
Betty
one's
Page.
cool. Oh, Betty Page.
Nice Catwoman cover.
Not bad. Very kind of manga style a little bit.
Judge Dredd.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, nah.
He never lets his face be seen either in any of the Judge Dredd, any 2080 comic books.
And I thought this was a bit of an innovative face covering one with Superman covering his face with his
His own eye, and yeah. Is that when his vision heat vision goes out of control?
Yeah, his vision's gone out of control.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Okay. So I've got a comic here that Rayman sent me. It didn't match the theme. Let me just quickly show it. It didn't quite match the theme because the unknown soldier is not showing his face. Yeah, I mean, he is showing his face rather than having it covered. But I was like, if I was to show this one, like on a different theme, and he got an 8, like through a window theme, that'd be perfect for through a window theme.
Yeah.
And so she said, "Oh yeah, it's not bad. I'll give that an 8." And I say, "Is that cumulative? I get 2 8s for that because you know."
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I did
How does
that.
that work?
It doesn't
Awesome.
work. I tried it a couple of weeks ago, Gray, and I got no extra points.
Never mind. That's one you sent me, Ray.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah.
I've only got one double cover book, and it's buried right now.
Here's a really annoying thing, yeah. I'm sure I had a Fantastic Four that had double cover, and the inside cover was upside down to the other cover. I
that's
can't bloody
cool.
find it now, and I'm like, was I mistaken? It was a different one, and I have no idea
That's
where
pretty
it is.
neat, actually.
Like a million
That's cool.
boxes to look through to try and find it. It's like I'm never going to find it now.
Yeah.
I don't suppose it's worth anything anyway.
Okay, ready, gentlemen? Oh, that one's not bad. Well, I started reading the first omnibus of the BPRD, Mr. Bill.
It's a good one.
Have you
Yeah.
sorted out your work issues yet, Bill? Are you going to be a long day?
Be a long day.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of, because I take a break from Death Note.
I think that's a good thing. Yeah. Get into something light and cheerful, like Mike Riddole. Yeah.
I'm a bit bored from the main character.
Right, come in. What's the scores, Matilda? What's the scores on the doors?
Ooh, we have a 3-way tie this week, gentlemen.
Oh, not for first place, surely.
No. Okay, yeah, 3-way. All right, so third place this week with 47 points is Mr. Mark. Woohoo!
Well done.
Well done, Mr. Mark.
Your usual quality.
My usual quality and my usual position, Bill. Supporting the base of the show.
we need somebody with strength.
He's the
Yeah.
foundation, basically. He's the foundation of the show.
Yeah.
Okay, second place this week with 48 points are Mr. Gray, Mr. Bill, and Mr. O. Woo!
Are you?
Great, amazing. Sorry, Ray.
Wow!
Your Rayman's won.
First place this week with 49 points
Yeah.
is Mr. Ray.
Oh, yeah. Well done,
Good
Mr.
job,
Ray.
Ray.
There were some good covers there, though.
Place.
I had no idea where anybody was
When
actually. It was
every cover had Pringle dust all over it.
yeah,
I'll bet
yeah.
it
That
Or
was
Cheetos,
special
I couldn't
covering.
tell.
Special covering that only Rayman provides on his comic book.
Yeah, Rayman was listening to Lowrider, rolling his own cigarettes, and then
Yeah.
the munchies right afterwards. That's right.
Right then. Ray, old chap, what would you like to add to the wheel? God, there's so much on the wheel.
Roger came up with a good one. Over the head.
Only the head.
Wow.
That sounds
No,
disgusting.
over the
Over
head.
the
Oh, over the head.
Picking
Over
something up over your head.
So the sky is over your head. Does that
So is it
count?
lifting? Is it lifting, or is it
Anything over your
Lifting
head.
over your head.
lifting over your head?
Over
Okay.
your head.
Yeah, make a distinction
Lifting
on
over
that
head,
one.
we'll call it, yeah?
Can we
Yeah.
get more specific?
Hmm.
Can you get any less?
Lifting overhead, we're getting some right.
I think I'd save up that boob cover again, Big O, because that was over.
I got
Yeah,
to
But
Like Deadpool. Like
he's
Deadpool
not
holding
lifting
Wolverine.
anything.
Right, I'm going to spin the wheel now, which means.
Oh, it's fixed. Yay.
It means the first spin, sir, is the win.
Very true, Bill. How do you know
Take a
these
cookie.
things?
Take a cookie from the shelf, Mr. Bill.
What do we got?
Oh, what do we
Archery,
got?
looks like.
Yeah,
Archery! Woo!
All right, so we're going to have a bullseye on next week's show.
Green Arrow
Archery
and
is the
Hawkeye.
theme.
All right, Mr. O, your challenge: find an archery cover when a woman has an apple on her boobs, and the archer is pointing.
Big O's going to get out his bow for some archery next week on the show. There you go, that even rhymes. Not Archie Bunker, but archery.
I take it we're going to have a lot of Green Arrow and his
yeah.
sidekicks.
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Robin Hood,
A little bit
yeah.
of Wonder Woman. She probably got
William
some.
Tell.
William
How about the villain Bullseye? He shoots.
It
No,
doesn't use
no,
an arrow.
that would
Always
not. Yeah,
archery,
that wouldn't be
always
archery.
archery. Interesting. Thanks for watching,
Maybe
everybody.
some Indians.
No Green Arrow or Hawkeye allowed. I think that's a little bit harsh, mate. A
Kinda
little bit
tough.
harsh.
No. Oh yeah, Hawkeye. Hawkeye fits too.
Thanks for coming, everybody. We
Everybody.
have you long time. See you
Bye,
next week.
everyone. Have a great week.
Bye.
Congratulations,
weekend, I should
Ray.
say.
Good job.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Ray.